Yep, so I have a question. Hi,
Sure.
I'm
Hi.
Sabik.
Hi, Sabik. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, 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 good.
Yep, so I just wanted to know, as for the situations right now, for the online thing, I mean for the
Mm.
visa thing, as the borders are closed and all.
Yep.
So how is the university accommodating the education system via online for students like from
Yeah.
international? Because
Yeah.
for
Look,
now they won't be able to join, I think. Yeah.
look. At
Hmm.
the moment, okay. I guess there's two different sides to this story now because we are still offering
Hmm.
all our programs remotely to our students if they choose to want to do it that way. So we have students all around the world currently enrolled in their degrees, but just studying remotely. So most of them are doing what we call reduced study load. So that might be one or two subjects at the most. They're doing that remotely from their home country. Um,
Hmm.
but for the other side, the students that are here,
Hmm.
we are reopening the
Hmm.
campus. The campus is starting to come alive again. It's fantastic. You know, I think we're nearly full capacity at staff. All the staff are back in their offices and classrooms. We have around 3,000 students on campus at any one time. Um, the social
Hmm.
clubs, everything is going so well here in Australia. In fact, especially in New South Wales, Omar may have even seen the news recently that New South Wales has pretty much been wound right um, back to normal life again.
That's right.
Bars, nightclubs,
Mm.
sporting stadiums, it's all full capacity again. So we are doing really, really well. The final piece of the puzzle we're waiting for is those borders to open.
Hmm.
Unlike Melbourne.
Yeah.
Melbourne.
All right. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, we're moving to the full capacity from this Friday.
Okay.
Yeah, from this Friday. So welcome to Melbourne.
Yes, that's right. Yes, exactly. So yeah, it's just a great thing, I think, for Australia and in general, I think.
In general, yes. Well, we've been
Yeah.
throughout this COVID races. Farzana, do you have any questions, especially looking after the Bangladesh markets? You coming across?
Yeah, actually, I wanted to ask something about the study gaps.
Yes.
So for post-graduation,
Mm-hmm.
we sometimes have some students who have done their bachelor maybe 3 or 4 years back, and after that they started doing their professional jobs. So maybe now they're thinking about doing their masters. So do the university allow this study gap of 3 or 4 years? Or is it okay if they show their job experience to cover up the gap?
Yeah, you're absolutely right. As long as the student has got some form of evidence about what they've been doing for those 3 or 4 years, the University of Wollongong is more than satisfied with that. And especially now, we are still satisfied with if a student would say, "I've done nothing for the last year." That's completely acceptable because of obviously the situation that we're in. But yes, if you have students who graduated their undergraduate 3 or 4 years ago and started working as an accountant or whatever it may be, perfectly fine. Just get a letter from their employer stating what they've been doing. I think I can hear all those the Bangladeshi traffic in the background there.
That's right. Have you ever been to Bangladesh?
It was my last trip before COVID. I spent 10 days in Dhaka, and then I flew into Australia, and then about not even 2 weeks later, they sent us all home, and the world changed. So it was my last international trip.
You just been to Dhaka, or you just been to other cities as well?
Just to Dhaka. No, just to Dhaka that time anyway. Yeah.
Yeah, must be jam packed. Very, very, very popular.
Oh,
yeah.
Very different to Wollongong. Let's just say that. Very different to Wollongong.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. You must visit other cities of Bangladesh, Chittagong and
Chittagong. Yes.
It's the longest sea beach in the world. This is where you're gonna feel like a bit of a vibe of Wollongong.
Okay, great. Yeah.
Trees, not too many people. Good, well-planned city and everything.
Okay.
Basically, yeah. But we got also other cities. So maybe next time when you come along,
Absolutely.
Yeah, I can show you around.
I think that's that's the thing to remember. I think the conversations have started to change, I've noticed. Certainly a year ago, we were like, well, if I ever get back, if I'm ever allowed to travel again. But I think the world is starting to realize that, you know, I'll come back I'll probably be back in Bangladesh maybe next year. Maybe not this year,
maybe
but who knows? It's hard to tell.
Maybe within 3 months, you never know.
You never know. That's right. 3 months would be fantastic, and I would be there in a heartbeat.
Yeah,
So,
look, I can't wait. I can't wait to go back to Bangladesh. And
yeah,
this sounds a bit funny, but this is what I was talking with someone else today. You know, everyone's going to find out at the end of the year that none of the vaccines are working. It's just like, you know, let's keep the borders open. Let's go and visit each other, this and that, and you know, the vaccines.
that's right.
Anymore. But yeah, hopefully we realize that as soon as possible, rather than.
Absolutely.
I wanted to ask another thing.
Yeah.
I just remember. So now we are thinking about like September intake, right? The next intake is September intake.
The next intake, we have two different runs. So we have for postgraduate business, they work on trimesters. Trimester 1 is February, trimester 2 is May, trimester 3 is August. For every other program at Wollongong, they work in semesters, which is end of February and July. So for all your all your computer science, engineering, that will all be July. But for Masters of Commerce and accounting, finance, that will all be May or August.
How about nursing?
Nursing. Now, undergraduate nursing, Bachelor of Nursing, is once a year in February. So that intake has now obviously gone. So if you have students interested in Bachelor of Nursing, they will have to wait until 2022.
Right. Okay.
Postgraduate nursing, what we do is offer what we call a Master of Nursing International. That has 2 intakes per year. So one in February, one in July. It's a 2-year Master of Nursing International, but it doesn't lead to registration. So it's very important to be clear on that.
That's right. So what about the requirements of, getting into this Master of Nursing, the International?
What they're looking for is a nursing or health-related undergraduate degree. I'll just double check it for you, make sure that that's, whoops. And I believe the IELTS is 6.5 with 6.6 Master of Nursing International. Yeah, so what they're looking for is a recognized bachelor's degree in nursing or a graduate certificate in nursing from a recognized institution. So they are looking for nursing graduates, but they're looking for students who are wanting to move more into the administration side of nursing, not actual nursing. That's why it doesn't lead to registration. It has a 6.5 with 6 in every band requirement.
Right. So if someone comes from, let's say, public health background or any other medical background, can they get into this course? Or just for example, if someone come from, he has done a Bachelor of Business Administration and 1 year of public health or something, can they still get into this master's program or not?
It would be tricky, but what I would recommend, I'm just quickly reading, it doesn't say anything about other considerations, but sometimes if the student does have some form of health background, it can go to the faculty for secondary assessment, basically. So it may not be rejected straight off. They'd send it to the faculty and say, look, the student's done 2 years of public health and now they want to do Nursing International. Have they sort of got the right background to be able to keep up? And the faculty will assess that on a case-by-case basis.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Farzana, do you have any other questions?
No, I think she's on mute.
Questions?
No, I think that might be it.
Yeah, that must be it. Yeah. So in terms of the application process, it's pretty much online. Few of the subjects I think you have to like the Doctor of Medicine and everything. Farzana, you have to make a paper.
That's a little bit different. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
The Doctor of Medicine is such a competitive program as well. It's incredibly competitive, and the process is, they are working on a more streamlined process. And once that happens, I'll let you know, because I know that you do have a couple of Doc Med students, and that may be something that you may be interested in once they streamline that procedure.
Yep, sure. So I think we'll wrap it up for today. And
Okay, great.
do you have any question, Craig, for us?
No, not at all. Really, what I'm just looking forward to is obviously being able to visit Bangladesh and meet with you face to face, and it just makes such a big difference, I think, for us. And when I get to meet your students face to face and talk about Wollongong, it's certainly certainly a better way of doing things. And certainly, I would be very interested if you Farzana, if you had some students that wanted to talk about enrolling online, or we could certainly set up a time for some one-to-one interviews. I would be more than happy to do that.
Yep, I think that would be nice, Farzana. If you got some students who want to speak to Craig directly, that would be, that would be much more interactive, as well as like a few kids to mention. It's only 5,000 deposit, so they don't have to pay the full semester fee.
Very appealing, plus 40% discount on their fees.
Yeah, and almost 50% scholarship for
That's right.
Who's going to come on shore, and 40% who's going to study from offshore. Yeah,
very appealing. I think it's actually one of the better scholarships that are out there at the moment for Australian universities. So certainly something to promote to your students as well. Absolutely. Okay. Look, that's all for today, Craig. Great. Thanks for your time. And no worries. When you go to Bangladesh next time, we go along together. Sounds good. I like it. That sounds great. Okay. Cheers. Okay. All right, guys. Take care, everyone, and I'll talk to you very soon. No worries. Have a good one. Bye. Bye, everyone. Bye.